Welcome back. We're so excited to have you today. If you haven't already, make sure you click the video to watch our previous episode. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Leave us your thoughts and any topics that you would want us to discuss. And make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Enjoy! Hi guys, welcome to the Transcript. My name is Margaret and I'm so excited to bring to you another episode. Before we start, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who supported. The encouragement is so awesome and I'm really, really grateful. So today we're going to be speaking about friendships and whether they are a burden or a blessing. So I have my lovely ladies here with me as usual. So if you would like to introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Cindy, I'm 25 and I work in education.
Hi, my name is Tosin, I'm 25 and I work in finance.
Hi, my name is Julia, I'm 25 and I work in finance.
Hi, my name is Margaret, I'm 25 and I work in administration.
Hi, my name's Janet, I'm 26 and I work in social care.
Fabulous. So, as you guys know, we're going to be speaking about friendships today, whether they are a burden or a blessing to you. So, what do your friendships kind of consist of?
I would say it's a range of different things. And it usually depends on the season we're at in our lives. So it could be like going out to dinner, so spending quality time. It could be phone calls, long phone calls. It could be FaceTime.
My friendships mainly consist of meeting up to our conversations over FaceTime.
I'm better off meeting people up, so meetups, and I would say WhatsApp as well, but for just memes or something entertaining in my life, sending it to someone, or going to someone's house.
A lot of us, we call each other friends. We have a society that creates friendship based on something very surface. So, for example, Facebook, your contacts are called your friends. Why? I don't know, because half of them are not your friends.
Come on.
So I guess
you better.
so I guess we society has created a type of ideal whereby, they're very surface friendships. What I'm trying to understand is, do you actually talk to your friends about your problems? Would you call your friend crying on a phone if something happens?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, that's happened many times.
I tend to like to cry alone.
Yeah, that's what I'm there.
And then I'll call someone after I've had my little,
Cry.
downtime.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like all that crying on the phone. I mean, people can do it to me, but I wouldn't call someone crying.
Why is that?
Because I just need to get it out. Because I feel like if I call you while I'm crying, you're not going to understand what I'm saying. And then you're going to spend half the time telling me to calm down.
No,
but I could have done that prior to calling.
Okay, well, how about you just call, cry, and I just listen? How about that?
I don't mind being on the receiving end of that, but me doing that, I wouldn't be comfortable doing that.
Just weird. You call and say I've done this, but I wouldn't call crying. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Do you guys feel then that you truly have these deep friendships?
I feel like I do have deep-rooted friendships. I'm just not that type of person. I don't know if I should be or not. It's just not been in my character to I would call someone and cry.
I don't cry often, that's the thing. No, it takes me a lot. I don't know why it takes me a lot to cry. It's probably because my outlet is generally writing. I feel, like I say often, I struggle. When I'm in a deep place and I'm hurt or I'm upset or I'm very emotional, I struggle to get it out. I remember the last time when I broke down, I did call Janet after though. Well, Janet happened to call me that day to see how I am, and I said, I just finished crying.
Aww.
Yeah. So although I wouldn't mind crying in front of my friends, I'm probably like Cindy, I would probably break down. It's just that I don't cry that often. It also depends on the situation as to why I'm crying. I mean, if it was an external factor, so maybe a big family issue or something that was definitely beyond me, then I would probably cry.
Do you feel like your friends continuously fail in their role? And if they do, how do you confront them about that? Do you guys genuinely feel, oh my gosh, that person, you're meant to be my friend?
No. But you were going to say something.
Julia's going to say yes.
Go ahead, babes. No, I wasn't going to say yes. There have been instances where you expect a response from your friend, a different type of reaction or a reaction to something, and you may not always get that, and at the time it can hurt. And And I think I've had instances, and I think everyone else here has probably had instances where you're thinking, okay, oh no, the person's got me down, or they didn't respond to you as you would have liked, or they didn't back you up, or they didn't support your business or your function or something. And that can hurt at the time. I don't feel like that person has failed at being a friend. I just think, because sometimes people are at different stages in their life as well.
Exactly.
And where you might feel the person has not been there for you, they're actually going through at the same time.
I don't think I have friends that constantly fail.
Okay.
But there have been times where friends have failed me. Well, they haven't met the expectation I had for them.
Okay,
Let's just
fair
say,
enough.
and that was hurtful. So it wasn't them failing as such, but it was like they didn't meet the expectation.
And how did you confront that friend, or did you feel comfortable enough to confront that friend?
Yeah, just lay it out that this is it. Like, I had an expectation, you didn't meet it, and depending on, because I think for this friend in particular, they just didn't see it. They were like, I didn't see it as a problem. It's your own fault. You should have told me sooner. And that was like, okay.
Wow.
Well, sorry. But when you say expectation, what do you mean? That sounds a bit high, because you said like they didn't meet your expectation. Like, what kind of expectations do you have for your friend?
No, for different friends, it's different things. It might just mean that I might, I don't know, expect you to care about something that I care about because I care about it.
Yeah.
But you don't necessarily understand it like that. It's not my business. I don't care.
Yeah.
And after explaining, obviously, if you're raised different, you have different expectations.
Oh,
I explain it to you,
Yeah.
and you still feel like, right, that's not my problem.
Wow.
What can I do?
So does that friendship continue, or is
I
there...
think, for me, it continues. It's just in a different space. Your expectation drops, and
That's true.
you just don't have the same expectation, and you know what you're dealing with.
I do want to ask you guys, how do you handle the times where you're jealous of your friend?
Oh,
Now,
wow.
Hi.
let's not pretend that doesn't happen. We're here to be honest here. How do you handle, let's say, when, for example, you've been waiting for a job for years, and then your friend just happens to apply?
Yes.
Okay, maybe not yet, because that's a serious situation. Wow. You've been waiting, you're applying for your job, you're really trying to get a job for, let's say, 7 months, and your friend quit her job this month, and happened to land the job in 2 months. How do you handle that?
I think for me, I try not to compare myself to my friends in that way. There's obvious, but I feel happy for them. I always feel like I don't get jealous as such. Even if there's a route of like comparison, I don't want to water that. So I'm just gonna like cut it off and be happy, because I don't think I should. Like we're all on different journeys. So what do I do when I feel jealousy? That one is between like for me and God to deal with, because I shouldn't be jealous and I shouldn't be comparing myself to my friend. We're on different journeys.
Oh wow. I think the question is quite intense, if I'm completely honest. And the reason why I say that is because jealousy, like, no one wants to own that.
That's true. That's
Like,
very true.
you don't want nobody telling you you're jealous.
Yeah.
You don't want, like, you don't even want to act in a way that someone might feel that you're jealous. So sometimes we even react just because we want people to think, oh, we're really, really happy, but deep down, oh gosh, we're like boiling. In fact. Not boiling in a bad way, but you're just like, oh my days, like, why am I still in this spot? And this person has proper moved on. Okay, and I think just from a friendship standpoint, usually your friends are the people that should celebrate you the loudest. Subconsciously, I've had moments where I'm like I've actually been waiting for a really long time, like, or oh my gosh, okay, what am I doing? Like, or what have they done, or what are they doing? What do they have on their CV that I don't have? How come that person is getting responses? But I think a valid point that Janet made is the fact that everyone is in their own lane, and also the fact that maybe the expectation is different. Maybe what they're going for actually doesn't have intense requirements like the position that you're applying for. Sometimes circumstances are different. Someone could also get a job through a recommendation, whereas you're, I don't know, spending proper man hours. Yeah, I think personally I've just shut the thought down immediately. And I think one thing that I'm constantly reminded of is about the fact that the Bible talks about when people are rejoicing, rejoice with them. When people are mourning, mourn with them.
Yeah, I'm pretty much on the same page as Janet and Julia, whereby I know I'm confident in where I'm meant to be and where I am at this present moment. So even if someone's doing better than me on paper or whatever, like they've got a job I haven't, I have to appreciate my present journey. If I do have feelings or just a tiny ounce of jealousy, I like they said I shut it down instantly because I know it's not something that I should be doing.
It's not fruitful.
Yeah, and then I also have to search myself and think, okay, where is this coming from? Is it that you're not secure at this moment in time? Is there some insecurity? What is it like? I try to get to the root of it and deal with it because I know it's me, it's not them. I'm happy for them and actually love them. So yeah.
Can I just say I'm appreciative of the friends that I have, as in no, seriously, because I don't think it's a common thing in like amongst us anyway.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful for the friendships that I have. It's never been a hindrance from do you know what I mean? Like from memory and from experience, from being in friendships. I have never been in a friendship where I'm competing with the person. Maybe the person was competing with me. But I didn't know. I've never really had to go out of my way to be at someone else's level.
Game time.
Yeah.
Name 3 sitcoms based on friendships. 3, 2, 1. Clubs.
Wow. Friends.
So the next question is, name 3 movies based on friendships. 3, 2, 1. Hearts.
I'm so confused. She had me speak, raising up the card, but she didn't say anything.
Name 3 musicals based on friendships. 3, 2, 1. Diamonds.
Glee, High School Musical, and I Don't Know.
The next question is, name 3 celebrity friendships. 3, 2, 1. Clubs.
Kim and Kanye.
Marriage Week.
You said Kim and Kanye!
Marriage Week.
No, but can someone help me, please? I don't know. Name 3 childhood cartoons based on friendships, or that have friendships in them. 3, 2, 1. Diamonds.
Recess, Arthur, and...
Arthur! You did well, man.
Friends in it. I never remember the first one.
Name 3 Nickelodeon shows based on friendships. 3, 2, 1. Clubs.
Taina, Sister, and
But Sister, they're not friends, mate.
yeah, they're friends in the program.
Name 3 90s game shows. 3, 2, 1. Hearts.
Family Fortune, Crystal Maze, and Supermarket Sweep.
So back to our questions. I do want to ask you guys, would you intervene or give commentary if you strongly disagreed with a decision that one of your friends made?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
For example, their engagement, you disagree with the person, that they're engaged to, maybe the way they treat their parents, or the way they spend their money.
I
disagree
would.
with.
Yes.
I would.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I would say it
Certain
depends.
things, though. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about the engagement and their man.
And then man.
How I would get to, like, I don't know. I don't think I would, to the engagement stage, I don't think I would comment that much. No, I
You mean before it gets to that point?
yeah, I would have said maybe a little something, but
Exactly.
you're now engaged. Wasn't my own. I'm just here to celebrate now. unless he's done something. No, I can't.
Yeah, he's done something. That's why you disagree.
So for
they're
example,
engaged.
she's engaged and he cheated on her, and she's still marrying him.
She ain't gonna marry him.
And she knows.
I don't think you can actually stop your friend from getting married to someone that they want to get married to.
Yeah.
But how would
she
you approach
decided
that?
that
I'll be very blasé about my.
Would you attend the
Right.
wedding?
If he's cheating on her and
Or
she knows
cheated,
about
He
it.
yeah.
cheated.
Oh, he cheated
Yeah.
and she knows.
Yeah.
Yes, I would attend the wedding because they could have reconciled.
Yeah.
But if he's cheating and she's choosing to ignore it, but she knows, I'm sorry, I'm not about that. I'm not going to. I'm still your friend, but I'm not going to act like I support your union. I'm present, but I love you dearly.
Because I have had instances where I've had to tell my friends about particular choices they've made, but it often depends on how close I am with the person. That depends on obviously what I would say to them. Because I feel like there's certain things, like with relationships, it's a very touchy subject, especially when you might be single, like the person's not, they start dropping that, oh, like they might think you're jealous or you're a hater, and you're thinking, no, I actually love you, but I just don't support this, like what you're doing. So I would, but then I'd be very mindful of how I say it, especially considering the person I'm talking to.
But a part of me would know that it's up to them to take it or leave it, and in most cases, they don't take it. And I've had a situation where I've expressed my concerns, and the person's just like, nah, everything's fine. So I'm like, okay.
I think where relationships are concerned, it's a bit difficult. It's a bit tricky because you're not the person in it. But I think as a Christian, you can actually pray for change in the situation. I will let you know that this is what I've seen, what I'm seeing. If the person is open enough to have the discussion with me, then I guess we'll discuss it further. Not necessarily to say that I would pray my friend's engagement is called off. Don't get me wrong. Not an enemy of progress.
She ain't trying to do that.
No, I'm not trying to do that. But I think we've grown, we've developed in that area. Because I think when we first got together, when we was at uni, even though we knew the right and wrongs, and I think we were still kind of touch and go, I don't really know how she's going to take it. She's a bit, so I don't know. Now, we are at the stage where it's like, okay, no, babe, you're in the wrong, or actually, I think you could have done that better, or actually your approach wasn't, or actually you shouldn't have actually spent that money. Are you crazy? You spent what? So it's just like, I feel like now that we're...
That's true.
A lot mature, a lot more mature than we were before.
How about when your friend sins against you? I guess it's similar to what we were discussing earlier, but when your friend actually sins against you, it's not just, oh, you didn't match up to my expectations, you've actually done me wrong. How do you guys handle that? Like, how do we approach that?
It's a tricky one.
Just going through the motions and addressing it with the person. And that person can either deny it or be real with you and say, yeah, I did it and what. And it's just between you guys to actually go through it and to discuss why that person did what they did to you, and for me to tell them how I feel about it and all that stuff. And I think the most important thing is me forgiving them. But obviously with forgiveness comes, healing as well. 'Cause I can't just forgive you and say, yeah, let's just go back, that's just being fake. So there's a healing process as well. So I think definitely being upfront about it and speaking about it, not just saying, oh, you did me wrong, I'm not talking to you.
I think I've in the past just had a shutdown. It's been like, cool, is that what you did? Yeah, that's fine. Don't phone me. Yeah. Like after, obviously, when you're convicted and you get that's not how you behave as a grown adult. So you have to have a
big age.
discussion. Yeah, a big age. You have to have discussion and really just let someone know what they've done wrong and how it can be fixed if it can be.
Right. Okay, so last question, guys. Can you really have platonic friendships with the opposite sex?
Yeah.
If you can, what does it look like?
Yeah.
I think you can.
Okay.
So you guys are
What
friends.
does that look like?
So you're friends. You guys, wait, you're friends. You guys are, I feel like you might have had that discussion about your feelings before. And then once you get past that, then you guys
Then it's
can
no
be
longer
friends.
platonic.
I was
Remember, you
just
have to
going
have
to
discussion, it's
say,
not
is that a
platonic.
platonic relationship if you had that discussion?
Not as in if one person develops feelings, because
Then it's not
the
platonic.
general consensus is that one person is going to catch feelings one way or the other.
Which-
But I feel like once you've addressed that issue, it can be platonic
Okay.
afterwards.
Do you feel like you can really have a platonic relationship?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because I know male friends that I have now, and it's never crossed my mind.
But them, how do you think
Do you
they've
feel
crossed
like-
their minds whereby they...
I know we never discussed it.
Yeah, but
But-
most probably
But
it
he's
has.
He most probably
never,
has,
he's
yeah.
never brought anything like that up.
No.
Never.
If somewhere along the line, it just can creep in sometimes. And that could be because at a particular time in your life, the person was there for you on a much deeper level in terms of emotional. So maybe they were the person you were, talking to more, and they were just filling this void. And then all of a sudden you start to become attracted to them. Not necessarily because you think they're attractive physically, but just because, you know, there's that pulling emotionally. As in, like, initially you might say, oh no, it can never happen, but then I think it can.
Can the person not just be your friend?
You know, you can start to develop feelings, you can get closer to that person. And I don't want to say point blank that yes, oh, you can be friends with someone, but I've seen how it can happen.
Because if I have Alex, Bill and Jack, like, I might have at one point liked Alex, but the other two I've never liked in my whole entire life. So, like, I feel like I can have a platonic relationship with the other two. One might have filled a void and I like them once upon a time, but the other two, we're cool, like, we know where we stand. Unless we're saying that they might secretly like me, but if I don't know, then
it's platonic to you.
Yeah.
I think the dynamic changes when you're in a relationship.
How does that change?
How does the dynamic change? Can't be as close, can you? Like, you need to know your distance. And you have to check if your partner's okay with it, or to what extent they're comfortable with your relationship.
I guess I'm asking because it sounds like there's something wrong in general, therefore you shouldn't be that close as a single person, since it may not be okay in a relationship.
When you're single, he might phone you at 12 and it's like, oh, guess what, I saw on telly, and it's fine. When you're married, it's like, bro.
So do you feel like, I guess I'm trying to understand the boundaries that we should have, like, if you are a single person, should we just go out with them willy-nilly, you know?
I would maybe speak to my boy that I haven't spoken to in 6 months, and we only get the time to speak to each other at that time of night, and I'm single. And I don't mind speaking to him at that time of the night. But if I'm calling him every day at that time, it's different.
Yeah, it's a bit different.
If I was in a relationship, and even though we ain't spoken in 6 months, I would maybe not do that still, just to respect the person I'm with. But it's a bit different, it depends.
Yeah. So why do you guys feel comfortable to call your friend and cry?
It also depends on the type of friend as well. Like,
What do your friendships kind of consist of?
Spending time with your friends. Most of the time.
Hi guys, welcome to the Transcript. My name is Margaret and I'm so excited to bring to you another episode of the Transcript.
oh, Lord have mercy on us today.
Why did you go closer?
I